There we go. Should be live now. Hey, everybody. It should be good. Hey. Hey, everyone. Arlo's here from Ice Games, bringing you some more Final Fantasy XIV. Oh my goodness gracious, it has been way too long. A little over a month since the last time I streamed. Way too long. Way too long. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing alright there in the internet worlds. Alright. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Making sure everything's working all right there. You guys can see here and all that fun stuff. All right, there we go. Jumping. Oh, the jumping. Seems to be working right. Just make sure if you can hear me. But yeah, back in Final Fantasy 14 here. I know it's been a minute. It's been a while since I've kind of played the game a little bit also. So I think my plan today is just kind of run around and have some fun. And then tomorrow maybe start doing some more of the ring we're working on. Actually, let's hit the P button. No, J for journal. Where are we here? The empty. So that's the one we were kind of working on, the Heart of Darkness here. Also got a bunch of other ones we got to go back and do eventually. So many things we need to do. Oh, that's for my white mage, I believe. Yeah, beacon of bad things. Also, the last little while, I have been doing some recording for some lore videos I got planned. One of them is actually, if I go to my class and jobs, I was actually working on an Arcanist one. So I've been going back and kind of recording the story for like the Paladin, the White Mage, the Arcanist, the Red Mages, or the character classes I already have. Kind of do, my plan is to do kind of a class lore, just like the story of the class. So like, yeah. Been doing a bunch of recording with that. It's been a lot of fun. It's actually been really fun going back and replaying some of that stuff because I didn't realize that was the thing you could do. We go to New Game Plus. Not main scenario, side stories, chain quests. So I can go back and play all the Guardian story. I can go back and play the Conjurer and White Mage stuff, which is really cool. Like, I love that you can do that. You can go back and replay those stories. The only thing I wish I could do is, or maybe you guys know of a way that maybe I don't know, dungeons. I would love to go through and replay the dungeons. Like the actual story part of it, like where you go and talk to the person originally to start the dungeon and stuff like that. That's the only thing that, again, maybe there's a way to do it, but not that I've seen. So let me know if there's a way. Let's abandon that. Working on this gladiator. But yeah, let me know if you guys know of a way that works. Yeah, so let's just have some running around fun today. So actually I was gonna start today off by going to the Golden Saucer, because I love the Golden Saucer, and there's always some daily stuff to do there, and all that jazz. Always something fun. But yeah, I'll be streaming Final Fantasy XIV again today, and the plan is to do that Thursdays and Fridays again. I'll be streaming it tomorrow, and then this Saturday I'll be doing some Star Wars: The Republic, because I've been missing that game also, and then that'll go back to doing it on Wednesdays. I just want to kind of get back into streaming. Yeah, the biggest reason I kind of stopped was we went back home for the holidays for a little bit. And then ended up getting pretty sick. So that sucked. So wasn't able to really like record or stream or anything like that for a while. Oh, actually, I want to go talk to the main stage because that's where the things are. Hey, Drazor, how's it going? How are you doing this lovely, amazing Thursday? Thursday it is, yes. It's been a minute. Hopefully you're doing well Hope you got a, nope, I want to go to the main counter. I don't even know where I'm going right now. Hope you had a good January, and everything's going all right with you. But yeah, unfortunately, I was sick for a couple weeks, and then after that, I was feeling better, but like just a persistent cough where I just could not stop coughing. I felt better, but just like coughing like crazy, and it was horrible. So I couldn't stop long enough to actually do streaming or anything like that. So that's why. There we go, mini cacto pot thing. You're doing great. That's awesome. I am also doing great now. Doing pretty well. That's for sure. All right, so let's buy a ticket. Very, very happy to be back. Oh. Do that one. And then one more slot. Let's do this one. Select a line. I'm going to select this line. I got 72. I love how you get stuff from it, no matter what you do. But yeah, very excited for the future little while for this channel. So yeah, I've been working on editing the lore stuff for Final Fantasy, for Star Wars, for Guild Wars, all that stuff. Been doing some recording where I didn't have to talk the last few weeks. And yeah, very excited. Oop, let's grab the 2 there. Let's see that one. Ooh, I need to see this. I gotta see. If that's a 3, I'll be very happy. Ah, no, it's an 8. Let's just do that. Yeah, sure. Yay, 80 this time. Yeah, a little bit more. I always like doing the middle one. I don't know if that's the best one to do, but select the line. Let's do this line. Confirm. 72. Still, I made, 62 on it. That's pretty good. Can't complain about that. I'm just gonna go grab my main ones. And then do some running around. Yeah, glad you're doing great there, Trezor. Don't mind me asking, what's so great right now? Just 2024 being awesome and amazing? Purchase a jumbo ticket. Let's do purchase. I gotta purchase another one. Just doing normal stuff. Normal stuff is fun. Nothing wrong with that. Don't have a 7 in any of my numbers. Oh no, I do have a 7. I don't have I do have a 3. I have a 6. I got a 0. And a 9. Okay, I think I got all the numbers there. So just as long as it's got a 6, I'll be happy. There we go. Purchase that one. Boop. Earth time! And doing normal stuff is fun. Hopefully everyone's 2024 is off to a good start. I know, I'm excited. Where are we headed to? You know what? You can finally start saving up to buy a house and apartment? Oh man, that'd be kind of cool. Imagine being able to do that. Oh no. That is always an exciting time. I only say that I live in a city where it's basically impossible. Like it's like a basic like tiny house is still like $1 million. So yeah. Can I don't think I can fly in this area yet. No, I can't. Okay, what do I need for here? Travel, Aether Currents. In Amarang, I need... Oh, I think I just have some quests to do. Let's do some quests for the Aether Currents. But that's an awesome thing to be able to do. So congrats on that, Drazor. Are you going to give me Aether Currents? You are! Greetings, friend. You like helping people, yes? Maybe you can help me too. You see, my son Gungun makes me very proud, but very worried. He works very hard, too hard for his own good. He follows orders, yes, follows them until someone tells him to stop. This is very dangerous, bad for his health. I need you to speak with him, persuade him to rest. He should be near the red Sarai? Probably leaving no stone unturned in his search for relics. Okay, please tell him his father orders him to stop. Okay. Oh, you're way up there? Okay. Mount Roulette. Oh, and I see people are getting really excited for Dawn Trail. This expansion. Probably take you half a year before you are, even though you've saved as much as you can in a little pay you have. Yeah, but now you get better pay. Yay! Raises are always good. Even getting new jobs that pay more is always good. This summer, yeah. Have they announced the second class yet? I know they do like that two-bladed ninja one. But I'm not sure if they've announced like the second class yet. That they're going to be in the game. Oh, they have? Okay. What's the second class going to be? Oh, painter. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. I saw a little bit of a trailer or something for that. Is that going to be the class? Okay. It's going to be a very interesting one. Where like that, yeah, just the colors were going all over the skies and stuff. Search the nooks, search the crannies, search high, search low. Oh, sorry. Didn't see there. Are you lost? Of course not. I'm fine. How are you? How are you, sir? Father says I must rest. That will not do. No. I will stop, but not yet. Oh. I need something to show for my efforts. All this scrabbling, all this searching, and still no shinies. You come here to tell me to stop, but if I refuse, your job will be to be finished, will it? That will not do either. Wait, I have an idea. If you help me find shinies, my job will be over, and your job will be over, and I can rest. Simple. Yes? Is it going to be like... I'm guessing it's a DPS class, or is it... That makes the most sense. I don't think it would be a healing class. Or a tank class. But look into the rubble, find whatever there is to be found. Maybe it will be valuable, maybe not. But they usually do... Sorry, they usually do one DPS and one something else. Yeah, DPS, so it's going to be 2 DPSs this time. Interesting. Okay, either way, let's keep searching until we find at least one shiny kit. Let's find some shinies. Be interesting to have a DPS where I'm throwing paint at enemies. Yeah, we get 2 DPSs this expansion. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be fun, actually. Interacting. No shinies. Hey, Tickle. How is it going? And hey, I haven't given up on Final Fantasy. I promise I haven't given up on it. Oh man, just been sick. We made the fun decision. When we went back home for the holidays, we're like, oh, we'll bring some gifts for the kiddos. But I'm like, gifts are fun. But, you know, experiences are things you remember for longer. Like, if I buy my nephews and my niece some toys, it's just going to go into a pile of toys, you know? So we're like, let's get them something they'll remember. So we decided to take them to Chuck E. Cheese. And then I proceeded to get very ill. Because Chuck E. Cheese is full of children, and children are always sick. Oh, man. It was the worst. It was like 2 weeks of just the worst being sick. I even had to fly back home. Well, fly from my family to where I live being sick, and I will never fly sick ever again. That was the worst thing in the world. And then, yeah, I've been sick for the last while. Persistent cough and all that fun jazz, but now I'm feeling better and back streaming, so I'm very excited. No more rubble, you hope? Yeah, I found a ring. Hope you like it. Flying sick is not fun. I do not recommend it. I mean, it was only like an hour-and-a-half flight, but still, like, we had to, because of our ride, we had to arrive at the airport like 4 hours early. So I was at the airport for like 4 hours, sick, and then on the flight for an hour and a half, and then trying to get home. Oh, it was just... Normally we take transit home, but yeah, it was the one time I'm like, we're gonna take a cab because I know. Finding more shinings. Yeah. Fair is fair. Okay, so now we're done. Yay! Yeah, flying sick. That was probably the worst experience of my life. I did not enjoy that. And then on top of that, when I started feeling better, Vanessa started getting sick. So we couldn't really stream a little bit during that too, because, you know, she's sick. I want to make sure I can take care of her, make her soup, get her water, all that fun stuff whenever she needs it. So yeah, January was not a fun month. Not a fun month at all in our household. But hey, it was still good. Whoop. Ooh. Yeah, but it was weird though, Drazer. We had two completely different things. Like, we had none of the same symptoms at all, which was crazy. Like, I assumed we'd have, you know, the same, you know, cough and stuff like that. But like, I had a cough, she had sneezing, she had a lot more like congestion and stuff than I did. I had more aches and pains. It was interesting, but she also works with children, so she might have gotten it from me, or she might have gotten it from her work. But either way. You know what? Yeah, I think let's start doing with the oh, hey there. Invite to party. Invite the party. Let's continue on with the expansion. Let's do that. Well, not the expansion, with the dungeon, because again, it might take a while to pop stuff like that, but yeah. But yeah, to go during the last little while, I don't know if you've seen me online a little bit. I have been doing some recording, because I'm planning on doing some lore videos. I know I've talked about doing those for forever, but I've actually started recording stuff. That's why I've got a level 30 Arcanist right now. About to turn that into a summoner. Because I wanted to go through the story of the Arcanist. And then I've been going through and recording the stories for the other classes I've already done. And then I'll edit them and put them into like a little video. It's like that's the thing I love about this game so much, is the class stories are so good. Everything's got a story. It's just so good. So good. I'm very excited to see where any of those go. Even like, I'm excited to try a crafting class. and see how those stories work. I mean, I even think that would be kind of fun. Alright, I'm trying to remember what's going on with this. Power of Darkness, okay. Despite being impossibly outnumbered, you succeeded in dispersing the Dark Aether. Oh yeah, and the horde of Sin Eaters that were drawn to it. With the threat now apparently eliminated, you return to Eden's core to see if Guy's condition has changed for the better. I don't want to abandon it. I want to keep doing it. All those last stories are good except Paladin. I don't mind the Paladin one. Paladin one's alright. I mean, out of the ones I've done so far, I'd have to say I liked the Dragoon one the most so far. Again, I haven't finished it completely, but the Dragoon one I really like. The White Mage one's pretty decent. And the Arcanist one was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. That was interesting. I think that, yeah, Dragoon's still my favorite so far. I still got a little bit more to finish on it. Hey, Revan, the stream continues once more. Yeah, back at it. Took a little bit of time off to recuperate after the holidays because I got sick. Yay! I'm like 3 for 3 going back home to visit my family. I get sick. Didn't get sick like very much during the pandemic, and then start traveling, and all of a sudden, boom, getting sick every time I travel back home. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, Guy's not doing so well. You guys have been waiting for a while for me here. You guys are okay. Also, I love that back item you have there. It's really cool. Okay. Dark Knight is your favorite job? Questline, hands down. Okay, yeah, I haven't done that one yet. But yeah, my plan is to do more and more and more and more. But yeah, I definitely will be doing them more, not recording them or anything like, or not streaming them or anything like that, but I'll do story stuff based off of them because yeah, I had a lot of fun doing the Arcanist. Didn't take very long. I actually did start a new character because my plan was to do a new character and then do the recordings with that character. But I'm like, you know what? I get the bonuses for leveling after because I've got higher level characters for low level characters. So I'm like, why am I doing that? Let's do that. I might still do another character because I want to do, if I want to do like dungeon lore and stuff. I can't go back and see, or maybe you guys know. I did mention it earlier in the stream, but maybe you guys know. In New Game Plus, is there a way to replay dungeons? Like the story part of it where I go talk to the person that gives me the dungeon story, go do the dungeon, and then go back to them kind of a thing. Is there a way to redo that part, talking with them? That was the only thing that I was trying to figure out, and I couldn't find a way to do that. Because, I mean, you can for raids and stuff like that, but for the actual dungeons, I don't think you can. Unless it's, like, part of the stories. And I don't want to play... Yeah. That was the only thing I couldn't quite figure out. Yeah, but for, like, the... Yeah... But again, New Game Plus, oh my gosh, I love... that you can go and replay like all the side stories and stuff. Oh my gosh. Not all the optional dungeons, but you can with the main story quest or major side quest. Okay. You just have to, so if it's part of the main story quest, so if it's part of like part 4, but I'd have to redo all of part 4 to get that. Okay. And then I have to remember where things are. Okay. Then maybe I'll do that. That way to get some stuff. Again, I just love that this is something that you can do. It is such a cool, just something to add to the game. It's so easy to use. That's what I was kind of worried. I'm like, how's it gonna work doing it? But man, it's so good. Okay. Main story part that unlocks the dungeon. Yes, yeah. So yeah, okay, cool. Maybe I'll do that. Figure out where they are and then speed run. Also, it'd be nice to kind of go through again and refresh my memory. As you guys know, I tend to forget all the things. Some of the things, most of the things. Bring that up. Should be good there. So, and let's talk with you. So she won't wake up. What do we do? We complete this quest, I guess, which I didn't do. Oh, and take some material. Oh, also, I was gonna say I did a thing where I cleaned out a bunch of inventory. Oh, what is this place? Oh gosh, where are you? Where is everyone? Oh, so quiet. So, I'm all alone? Even the fairy is gone? Oh. Endless silence, endless darkness. Is it what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them. All their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. I mean, it's not perfectly cleared out, but I did a bunch. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There's no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever, if only this pain will leave me. Oh no, is she gonna turn evil again? Is it weird? I'm kind of hoping she turns into a villain. Now I close my eyes and sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia? Mother, father. Wake up! I now understand. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? Oh. The perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you. Gaia, say something. Oh, she's waking up. Okay, good. Still, she'll turn evil. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do, like going to second serving for coffee biscuits? Coffee. I never... Gaia? Or Gia? I'm probably saying it right. It's so long. I never agreed to anything of the sort. Oh, I like how they did the watering of the eyes. They just put like a layer over her eyes. That's cool. Just to throw out the specks. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about you. She'll turn into something? Uh-oh. Do you have to be so loud? They did the tears. Oh, it's so good. The fairy fell silent, only replaced by N's voice ringing through my head. I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. Yeah, I got most things clear in my inventory. I've got some crafting materials, but not a lot. And I believe my armory chest is looking a little... I mean, I got some stuff from running dungeons with my new person, but it's looking better. It's not super full like it used to be. Look at that. I have space for things. So much room for activities now. But yeah, like I gotta get rid of I got a bunch of books for my Arcanist and stuff for my Arcanist and whatnot. So yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Although I still do have all my pieces, but that's just out of spite now, I think. Just out of spite. That Time to fill it up again? You're shocked and amazed. Yeah, I did a thing. I did a thing. I spent like 3 hours going through and cleaning it out and doing all that stuff. It was fun. Time to fill it up again? Yes, we'll fill it up again. Finally got to see what a female Avatar looked like. Oh, yeah. Are we getting them, the females, next expansion? Is that kind of the plan, the idea? I think. Sorry, I just got a message here to deal with. Boop, 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 boop. All right. You can aim for having the most. You can aim. I will get the most pieces. Is anyone going to play Pictmancer in Dawn Trail? Oh, okay. Oh, is that what the new one's called? Is Pictomancer? Yeah, I saw the kind of like the video of them painting, like the actual like the pre-rendered one. Have they done like a showing off the class yet? Because I haven't seen that. Like showing off like the class in game. It's yeah, definitely not my my most favorite idea for a class. I'm not gonna lie. Your Tracer's gonna do the warrior in the next one. That's kind of cool. Yeah, warrior's cool. Magical DPS is, and that's the thing is I'm like, I'm just a little surprised it's a DPS. I mean, it makes sense it's DPS, but it's kind of like, it's a weird one. It's going to be a weird one. Only a small edited showcase. Okay, that I haven't seen yet. I should take a look at that. Yeah, very interested to see how that goes. Definitely not on my list of, hey, what kind of classes are going to be? Well, we'll do like a ninja with 2 blades and someone that paints. But I mean, it fits Final Fantasy, so. I believe you saw how it plays during FanFest. Okay, saw a little bit of how it plays. I am excited for Dawn Trail, because that's Dawn Trail. It seems like it's taking place. Oh, this is the. Where is he? Like it's taking place not on this map at all. Like it's taking place the west side of the world. Is that kind of where I'm getting? Or it'll be like over here somewhere? Or south? Is that kind of the idea? It's you're going to like the new world, and I assume anytime I see something in the new world, it's somewhere usually to the west, right? A lot of fantasy maps are based off on our own world, so like I assume it's going to be like over here. But I could be wrong. West? Okay, it is west. Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited to see how that goes for you guys. I'll get there eventually, don't worry. Oh, let's see. So Gaia's recent ordeals have left her rather more subdued than usual. Oh, that's okay. You've all got through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you long enough. Please, carry on with what you came to do. Quest accepted. We came to do all the things. Some of the things? None of the things. One of the things. Standing in the cool, glowy room. I'm glad you're back to your usual self, but how are you feeling? Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairies spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like this happening before, and I'm not sure what it all means. What sort of memories? I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes, seen through someone else's eyes. At least that's what it felt like. Minfilia, that is, the first Oracle of Light, once served Hydaelyn as the word of the Mother. If the Oracle of Darkness is her counterpart under Zodiark, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Because Zodiark probably has one too. Aye, the Knight's return did tip the etherical balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness. Yeah. Marked or no, Gaia's still her own person. Everything all right? It's nothing. Anyway, let's forget about all that for now. There'll be plenty of time to think it through once the last element's restored. Yes. Yes, yes. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend to the revitalization of ice. Forthwith. I love that word. Forthwith. Something we don't use in our daily lives enough. Shiva then. Lunith, as the only one here to have actually seen the primal... Oh, is this going to be sad? I don't want to be sad. Perhaps you could describe her for us. We all know my description of primals have been spot on in creating them. That's for sure. I don't want... She's going to be a dragon. Okay. Woman named Ysael made herself a vessel for Shiva. Yeah, that's true. It'd be kind of cool if, I mean, I know it would be really hard to do, but based on your answers, it would change what the boss would look like. Of course, like, that's not going to happen because you're playing it with other people, but that'd be kind of neat. They had, like, multiple versions of the boss. So she summoned into her body the imagined essence of someone who lived over 1,000 years ago, that such a thing should be possible. The long since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration for Ysael. Whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that self-same cause. 'Twas the devotion that granted her the power of a primal. So she was able to control it herself? Not getting any funny ideas, are you? Uh-oh. Just thinking out loud, that's all. Anyway, we better get going. Our journey leadeth to a great glacier situated in the northernmost region of the Empty. Oh, hey, Jody. I'll get us there as quick as I can. Are you gonna run Viper there, Revan? Oh yeah, that's the name of the dual wielding class, but they can make their sword one? That's kind of cool. Oh, I'm actually really excited for that. It's time to draw out the Aether. You're just gonna main Black Mage? Same as you've done for the last 10 years. Yeah. Oh, Tikal, you gotta be like one of the top Black Mage players in this game. I was thinking... Uh-oh. It's always a problem when people are thinking. That I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel... what? I want to be the vessel for Shiva? Huh? What? Also, how is her jacket staying on? I just want to... I don't know fashion very well, but how is that not just, like, sliding off? Is there, like, wire holding it up? On her shoulder arm thingies? Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that is most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close to use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out. So that the Oracle of Light becometh the Oracle of Ice. Okay. I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet The primal we encountered in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable. Absolutely out of the question. Have you forgotten what Lunith does to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as he and Rin beat the tar out of each other. That is okay. In any case, the Aether only returns to the empty once the creature has been slain, although it seems we haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably, there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. Yes, far too risky. Why are we doing this? I thought you had more sense. But it's not as bad as it sounds. Were the Diform entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, it would be logical to assume that, in her role as conduit, Rain would be hard-pressed to retain control. Lunith would have no recourse but to defend himself by any means necessary, else his life be forfeit. I know it's dangerous. I can't let that hold me back. Please, I've got to try. I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. You never had to take risk like this with the other elements. Eden possesses almost infinite power, and that would happen. And what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? If it started to feed on the Aether, just like the other Sin Eaters, it would undo all of our hard work. 'Tis a discretion eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed. I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Eden how to nature the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the empty in our place. I'll channel the Aether through myself and show Eden how it's done. Oh, so we're training it. Okay. This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If all goes wrong, then what? I know this all sounds like I am taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith, in ourselves and in each other. Sigh. I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear. But what say you, Lunith? With my memories to guide the summoning, what could possibly go wrong? Yes. What could go wrong? Huh? What? I haven't seen any problems so far with any of the primals we've summoned. I mean, I gave Titan wheels. I made him much cooler than he used to be. So, Rin, I suppose that if you've got your heart set on this, there's no point trying to dissuade you. I'll just don't do anything reckless. Is that clear? As crystal. Get it? Because crystals. This is gonna work. I promise. I'll make sure of it. Yeah, okay, definitely magic. Well, for all our sakes, I certainly hope so, because if the primal takes over, it'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end. All of us? I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours. It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want, when I want. I made my decision, so now I have to see it through. Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether. Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. Well, let's go beat up. Let's go beat up. Well, this is how much it means to you. Yeah. Rambo was definitely a horse the whole time. Yeah, I think so. Oh, it took all your okay. You're used to pulling aggro from tanks a decent amount back when you're when that was a thing. Yeah, I can imagine that because you pull aggro by doing more damage, right? I'm going to blame that on the tanks, not you. Memories of Shiva envelop your mind. Let's see how bad this goes. Belt is putting to work. Yep. It's interesting Final Fantasy characters and their outfits they pick for them. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. Oh, I also heard, I mean, although it was canceled, apparently they were working on a Final Fantasy like show with Amazon or something like that. Apparently it was canceled, but I didn't realize it was a thing that was even being worked on. I heard about it after it was canceled. On thin ice. Okay, so we want to do duty finder. Raids. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I don't want to do... You can't go in bed half asleep. Oh, alright. No worries at all. Let's join. It's gonna take less than 5 minutes. Yeah. Ooh, also, that reminds me. I gotta make sure I book off time to watch the Super Bowl this year. I'm actually kind of excited to watch the Super Bowl this year. I don't know why that made me think of it. I don't know why being like, I'm in bed half asleep made me think of the Super Bowl. That's in 2 weeks. Yeah, well, a week and a half. Your 49ers? I'm actually kind of rooting for the 49ers this year. I know the Chiefs are good, but this is the third time in 4 years they've made it to the Super Bowl, and that's cool. But I always like it when there's different teams in it and different teams winning. So I'd love for the 49ers to win. When's the last time the 49ers won? It's been forever, hasn't it? Although I say that knowing that in the CFL, the Canadian Football League, my team's been in the last. They've been in the last 4 Grey Cups. That's what we call our final game, is a Grey Cup. And they won 2 and lost 2, and they've been in the last 4. And I'm like, I still want them to be in the next one. So I'm really, really hoping. Though the Winnipeg Blue Bombers is my team in the CFL. So yeah. One of those 3 wins was against... Oh, it's in the 49ers? Oh, okay, so this is kind of a repeat. Okay, good. Then I definitely hope the 49ers win. The last win was in the 94 season. That was a great year for hockey also. Great EA game came out. NHL game came out that year. It was awesome. Oh, Jody, so you've been away dealing with health issues. Really, you found out you have a culinary disease? Oh. Hopefully you can, they're able to get that all fixed up for you. Never fun, but yeah, hopefully, you know, the doctors can help you with that, or whatever needs to happen. But yeah, don't worry about that.
The power of Shiva.
I'm glad that you're doing well enough to join us today, there, Jody. All right, so she's turning into Shiva now. Oh, American football will use their hands. Yep. Good old hand egg. Hey, I also like your... Oh, that is not how I thought Shiva would look. It just looks like her. Just older and wearing a new dress. Okay.
Control! You've got to stop her!
Yeah, that's the plan. I was gonna stop her. What's up?
fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Just don't slip on the ice. Oh my gosh, is that a thing I can do? Probably a thing I can do. And it's a thing I will do. Most likely.
Such impudence!
I can't move at all now. Ow.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 okay. Okay, that's what you get by slipping on the ice. Okay, cool. Good to know, good to know. As a Canadian, I don't think that's how that works, but cool. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh well.
Your blood shall freeze.
Ow. Oh gosh, what does that mean? Oh, no, no. Things happen. Things happen. Oh gosh. The eye icon means to look away. Okay. Thank you for healing me. Whoever did that. Very kind of you. That's number one. Thank you for counting, Revan. Already being rezzed. Okay.
The light shall usher in peace.
That eye thing you mean?
Such impudence!
Well, let's use a fire spell. Oh no, she's running away. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, because she's a combination of ice and light. So now she's doing the light attack.
Must be restored to the land.
What? Oh, they split us up. Okay, okay. And we're just stopping the elements from getting to the... Okay. This is neat. An age of peace and tranquility has come. Okay. I'm gonna get in the way of that. That seemed like the thing to do. Copy of the Mother Crystal. Oh no! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Down for the count? Unable to move or execute actions. Okay, so this is teleporting us back now. She split reality like Heidelin did. Oh, that's what that was going on there. That... Well, I guess she's kind of the like she's taken over from Minfilia as kind of the avatar of Hydaelyn, right?
Light consume you.
Whoop. I don't know if I'm supposed to go in that or not. Gonna heal myself a little bit. I'm actually really curious on how that's gonna all work. Although I'm also really sad that they got rid of Minfilia, because I like Minfilia quite a bit. Oh. Oh. Ah, there we go. I knew that was coming. Saw that coming.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength. Shatter.
Oh. Nope. That's 3. I even slipped on ice. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Oh, yeah. Virtually Mint. Are you fighting Shiva? Yeah, well, kind of. Yes. Yes and no. Mostly yes. Oh, hey, Jets Fan Fox.
The light shall usher in peace.
Alright. He's almost down. You love this raid. It is one of the best Final Fantasy raids. It is a good raid so far. I like the story so far. It's very interesting. It kind of gives you a lot more kind of knowledge of what's happening in the world. And we're about to win. There we go. I think. Maybe not. Okay. My shock you made a druid in Baldur's Gate 3. No! Imagine that, you doing a druid. Wait, what? That's cool.
The light! It's too much for her to bear! Ugh, she won't last much longer! Enough of this! Power of darkness, answer my call! Ugh. Ugh. Yeah!
Okay, this is amazing.
Damn this light! Damn it all!
Oh, I love when they do stuff like this instead of a fight. I assumed it was over,
Give up!
and we barely even started.
Not on my future!
Well, I'm sure it's almost
Our
over, but
future.
still.
I want to see what tomorrow will bring!
There we go. Trouble in Paradise. Do you like that it's voiced? Yeah, I love that. Kind of hope she's a character that comes back and And I mean, I know she'll be here for the raid, but I'm hoping she comes back throughout the rest of the series. She's cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, player accommodations. Let's give it to, sure, Black Mage. Ooh. Need. Let's fill up my inventory again. You know what? Let's just pass, because I'm not going to use this stuff anyways. You can always come back and redo the raids if I need to grind this stuff. I'm learning. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, most raids. Yeah, most aren't. So I'm glad when any time that this this game is voiced. You were there? I heard you. What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? Also, I now want a class that uses a hammer like that. No, she's gone. But Gaia. What? That hammer, it matches your dress? I guess they're both black. I see you're back to your old idiotic self. Yeah, like a character that uses like dark magic and a hammer. That'd be cool. Look, isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us. Aw. Ice tends to melt, you know? Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, it might even make a nice necklace. Aw, that'd be cool. That's a brilliant idea. I'm glad they're friends. When she's not trying to kill me. Wilt thou not rush to her aid? Perhaps I'm getting slow in my old age, because it seems Gaia has beaten me to it. To think that she would be the one to break the ice. They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair. Is that a hint of melancholy I detect in your voice? Sorry, in thy voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest? Aw. Father Bird, if you don't mind, but you're not entirely wrong. How would be different than a warrior? I'd say more if you could somehow maybe combine a warrior. I guess that's kind of the Reaper is kind of like combining a warrior and a mage. The Reaper is kind of like that. I don't know. I haven't played a warrior yet. I'm sure if anyone can figure it out, if they can make someone that paints into a class, they can take someone with a hammer and make it work. So still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone. After that, we can go to the second serving for coffee and biscuits. We can go to second cup. That's a coffee place in Canada. Fine, you win. If they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down. If they're not to your liking, there's plenty of other things to try. I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work. We certainly do. Hee hee. Hee. Also, yeah, sorry, I missed you. What you said, Jody. That you watch me and Antwolf for Star Wars content. Cool. You and one other person, you watch both the Star Wars playthrough, and you just can't bring yourself to watch a light side Sith Warrior. Hey, the light side Sith Warrior is kind of fun. But yeah, Star Wars. I'll be streaming Star Wars on Saturday this week. So there we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though as it was, in that moment, I was content. But my life was never meant to be so simple. Look, we're getting her like inner monologue, or like after this, or like she's looking back on this. Very interesting. As far you mean as far as attack animation, where there's already a bunch of swings and overhead smashing? Yeah, I wonder. I mean, reusing animations isn't the worst thing in the world. Hammer class would be the same. It would really be the same. It may be more twirling when you're attacking, like spinning in circles. And stuff like that. And I definitely think it would be a kind of a half magic, half combat kind of class. But like even when you're swinging your hammer, you'd be, say, there'd be like dark magic around the hammer or something like that, or whatever type of magic. But I mean, they've got. Well, just think, if they do a new expansion every 2 years, they got 10 years of content. That's another 10 different classes they're going to be adding. I'm trying to think of any other Final Fantasy game that's had classes that use hammers, and I can't think of one, actually. It's got to be one, right? I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way before I can handle that kind of power. But we achieved what we set out to do, as I have had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to the camp and admire our work. I guess, yeah, and that's the thing, is we do already have like the Dark Knight and the Reaper that kind of use like a dark magic. The Paladin uses holy magic. There's already Rune Fencer, Sword Enhanced with magic. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of... Maybe I just want to use a hammer. I like hammering things. Oh, there's actual, like, grass and stuff. It's life. Well, we fixed the empty. Well, at least this part of the empty. I'm not sure how much it spreads. I'm curious on... Like, what kind of classes are we missing from other Final Fantasy games? Rain is ecstatic to see the first signs of greenery in the empty. Yeah, maybe I just want to use a hammer. Maybe that's my thing. I just like hammers in games. Time Mage is missing. Oh yeah, Jody, Time Mage. Oh, that'd be kind of like, maybe how'd that work in Final Fantasy? I guess you could have like maybe like a character that casts, like a support character that casts like haste and stuff like that. So maybe like your abilities are sped up a little bit, or like slow on enemies that they, I don't know, things like that. Figure something out with Time Mage. Rune Fencer, Green Mage, Chemist, and others. Okay, man, so there's a lot to call. You'd be the expert on that. Chemist? Which one's a chemist? A gambler? I feel like gambler would be like a a crafting class somehow, or a gathering class. You're a gambler is like at a class that you're supposed to like use to get money. I can feel all our revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. I never did get the hang of summoning primals correctly. Very true. Never did do it properly. Judging by Thancred and Eorzea reactions, it seems most of them were barely recognizable. Far be it for me to worry, but are you sure your memory is all right? I kind of like how they're making fun of me now. Though thou hast grasped the basic principles of summoning, it beareth repeating that such die-form entities are not the product of the memory alone. Nay, myriad other factors contribute to their corporeal manifestation, in a process not unlike the techniques employed in creation magic. Ooh. I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced aether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait to see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with a rest. Very, very true. I must say, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you freed me from Yulmore, I've met all sorts of kind of people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now more than ever, I realize there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Very true. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of aether. If Gaia hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we're more alike than I thought. Well, we might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, we can face our problems together. Yes. That's if, oh, I did miss that. That's if yes. No, it's fine, really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. Aw. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. Aw. I'm glad they're friends. Yeah, you mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Almarang? Though the empty may now supporteth foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger over long still elateth risks. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna leave now. Is aught the matter, Thancred? Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go. Do. Almarang. Yeah, it is not with to call you talking about its focus on like raids and stuff like that. Yeah, like you couldn't do support stuff during raids because you can't really affect the raid like creatures so much, the bosses. Yeah, I don't know Don't know how they'd have to implement support characters like that. I mean, healing, tanking, that makes sense. But yes, real support characters would be a lot different. If anyone can do it, I think the Final Fantasy team could. But you say in order to get those types of classes in, you'd have to and have them feel like authentic selves. You would need another Final Fantasy MMO. Oh, yeah, that's. Yeah, they'd probably do something like changing Time Mage into more of a DPS class, or maybe even healing. You could turn a Time Mage into a healing class, like rewinding time to heal wounds and stuff like that. Maybe that's kind of a thing. I don't know how they do it, but I mean, Rune Fencer would be easy enough as a DPS. Chemist, you can make a DPS. Just you're throwing vials at enemies that you're making. Maybe more focused on elemental damage, different types of elemental damage. So I'm like, yeah, maybe make a Time Mage a healer, a Chemist kind of a DPS, Rune Fencer DPS, Gambler. Again, that'd be kind of neat to do some type of crafting class where they made items for gambling or something like that. They made certain things, like you could make triple triad cards or something like that. I don't know. Some weird thing like that. You're playing an Arcanist in Elder Scrolls Online? You love that class? Oh, I'm really excited. My plan is to get back into Elder Scrolls soon. That's for sure. That game is a lot of fun. Definitely plan on getting back into Elder Scrolls soon. I'm trying to think of Final Fantasy and like kind of classes. We're getting a painter. Never thought I'd see that as a class. Oh, that's what Astro was when it came out. It was basically Time Mage. Oh, okay, okay. You see, yeah, that's a class I haven't played yet. And see, even like Rogue and Viper, I was wondering like what's going to be the big difference between Rogue and Viper, but they're going to make it work. You got Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, Marauder, Reapers. Okay. So we're getting another melee DPS and another magical DPS. So we're going to have to do a physical range DPS for sure, because that'll be the next expansion. We'll definitely have to do another one of these. I'm curious on what they'll do. Well, unless Painter's physical range DPS, which I don't think. That's got to be magical range DPS, right? They somewhat moved away from that to focus on. Maybe that's part of the reason they made it moved away from it. Maybe. Never enjoy ESO. I liked it. Again, I've only really played some of the starting stuff and the Skyrim expansion, but I did enjoy it. Okay, let's talk with you again. But yeah, Painter, that's got to be magical DPS. They're adding their version of spellcrafting in Elder Scrolls Online. Ooh, that'll be fun. Oh, the difference between the Viper and the Ninjas. The Ninja has a ninja magic system, and the Viper will probably deal with more damage over time, I'm guessing. But with them, because Ninja's dual wield, right? And the Viper class dual wields and also puts it into one weapon. So they might even share some animations. Yeah, before we do anything else, we should report to Yelfort. He'll want to know how we've been getting on in the empty. Speaking of Mordzok, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy, despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it. I'd like to try one. Oh, I think I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. Perhaps we could also try a pot of those jellied wrigglers, or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Bijou, no thank you. First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly? Heavens forbid that the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Luneth, may I ask a favor of thee? While Stankred and I return to Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Rin and Gaia to Mordsock. Okay. Hey, the dragon, how's it going? Alright. Skyrim is enough Elder Scrolls for you there, Evan? Yeah, I'm interested on what the next Elder Scrolls is going to be like. I'm not gonna lie, extremely worried after Starfield. Extremely worried after Starfield. But it's gonna be an Elder Scrolls game. Sure, it's gonna be great. I'm excited for it. But yeah, very, very worried. I trust all is well, Miss Gaia. It will be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend one other night in this dingy little room, I shall scream. Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the ability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mordsock for at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Good. Luneth, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? Very true. It all worked out. You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the Wriggler cakes are to die for. Or was it you'll die from eating them? Only way to find out, I guess. Oh boy. I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports, thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the Empty to see how things are coming along. Don't even think about leaving me behind. Alright. Tried, but got tired. It was a long day and welcome back. It's been a while. Oh, okay, you're tired, but good tired. Good. Well, I'm glad you're here and welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while. Unfortunately, yeah, like I said before, I got sick, so wasn't able to stream so much. Did do some recording and stuff for some lore stuff I got planned coming up the next few weeks. But yeah, very excited to be back streaming. To call you tried to like Starfield. You played it for a couple days and just stopped. Yes, I also tried it for a while. I really liked the building of your starships. That was a really cool thing to do. Like, I love that part of it. The space combat was, a little dull, but I just didn't like that. I think my biggest pet peeve, it was you get a mission and then I could just instantly click on where to go and just teleport to where the mission is. Like to that place. Like that, I wanted more like, oh, I have to fly there, I have to explore, I have to travel to the planet, I need to find out where the location is on the planet and land and go there. But no, it was just like click there. Yeah, I was a little sad by that. The new Elder Scrolls Online chapter will be in Oblivion. Ooh, Jody, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm kind of yeah, I saw the trailer for it. Yeah, the trailer looked really cool. The new ESO expansion this year. But we'll see how it works. I'm excited. But yeah, Starfield, very disappointed. Maybe Elder Scrolls, the next Elder Scrolls will be good, but I'm a little worried right now. Okay, so Yellowfort is this the next expansion or the... Sorry, is this the next one for... I'm just going to double check that this is the next raid. Usually is the person rate. What's this one called? Worlds Apart. Okay. Is this the right I think this is the right quest. Okay. I wonder if they'll keep using the same animations. I would miss the dragon movement. Yeah. In your personal opinion, Microsoft should never have bought Bethesda. Part of me agrees and part of me disagrees. I'm hoping they can throw in a bunch of money. Like, it's the right quest. Okay. I hope that with Microsoft doing these acquisitions, they'll throw more money at those studios to be able to make the games properly. And the fact that like they're on Xbox Game Pass is actually quite amazing. Xbox Game Pass for PC is actually a really, really good deal right now. That's what I like about it. But yeah, I'm really hoping that Microsoft kind of lets the studios do their own thing. But again, you can't really. I mean, what we learned from, say, the Suicide Squad that just came out, or kind of out, like you can't just judge a game on the studio, because like Rockstar, the team that the company that made the Arkham trilogy made the new Suicide Squad game, and they're very different games and not very good. But yeah, you've hated Microsoft before. Xbox, you're more of a Linux person. I mean, Linux is amazing, but I've never had hate for Microsoft. Never had a hate for Sony. I mean, I love both their products. Even Apple is okay, overpriced but okay for PC stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that'll be okay. Time will tell. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. I'm hoping Microsoft can maybe start saving Blizzard a little bit more and Activision, because that company is kind of taking a nosedive in my opinion. But hopefully they can save them. That's what I'm hoping for. Apple, yuck. I mean, my first computer ever was a Macintosh LC2. So I grew up with Macs. But yeah, I'm a PC player, PC user through and through now. But I don't mind Macs. They're just super overpriced for what they do. That's a more modern issue with them. Blizzard lost a lot of staff. The entire games industry has lost a ton of staff. Lots of people getting fired. I think it was 10,000 last year. We're already up to like 6,000 this year. Like, it's a lot of people losing jobs, which sucks. Hopefully that brings a resurgence to like indie stuff. I would love a resurgence of indie games. Couldn't pay you to use Linux. You need a computer that actually works. I don't use Linux at home anymore. I did for a little while. But yeah, I love Windows for the fact that I can just like, it just works. But Linux I used in different jobs. Most VFX studios use Linux in the back end kind of a thing, just because of how easy or how malleable it is. But yeah. Your first PC was a Commodore 64 and a Red 80. Yes, showed your age. Nothing wrong with that. I remember those back in the day. Gosh, I think my parents still have that old LC2. I wonder if it still runs. I've still got a bunch of discs, games that work that would run on it. Very curious. Anyways, a TRS 80. Okay, I'm not sure what a Red 80 or a TRS 80 is, but yeah. You hate Apple because school forced you to use it. The shortcuts are nonsensical when you use Microsoft computers for your whole life. Yeah, and see, Vanessa, she's the opposite, where she's used Apple computers her entire kind of career. So when she was using my PC, she gets confused because the shortcuts are so different. But yeah, they both have their place. I just wish Apple products were less expensive than they are. They're more expensive than they need to be, and not very user friendly for the actual creation of them. Like, you can't change things in them. I wish there were more modular. That'd be nice. But let's continue on with this. So, good news, or at least it has the potential to be good news. I received word from Master Eorzea. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places for important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Okay, let's go. To the Crystarium. Are you talking about the apple, the food apple there, Revan? Although I did really like the I did like the IMAX back in the day. Those were always fun. But yeah, to go, Apple makes good products. It's just they're overpriced for what they are. You're paying a lot for that Apple logo. And they're not very... I wish they were more like repair friendly, user friendly. Like if something goes wrong with an Apple device, like you take it in to get repaired, half the time they're gonna tell you to just buy a new one. Like, I wish it was easier to repair them even. But yeah, that kind of sucks. All right, so destination. Proceeding. Incompatibility with anything that's not Apple. Yes, that also sucks. So pray accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Rin's been talking to me about? These are words best delivered in person. Uh-oh, what's going on? Did something happen to the empty? Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So what is this about then? As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Luna, Thancred and I exist only as aether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth in the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. Yeah, we know that. If you stay here too long, you might not be able to return. Yeah, we know. Precisely. With the wheels of change and the empty set in motion, we believe this a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? Very true. I also knew this day would come. I just... Oh. You'll still have Gaia and Luneth. I know that you'll see this through to the end, together. I mean, we still don't really have a way to get you back, but okay. We will. Or at this point in the story, maybe we would have had more of a way to get them back. Maybe half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They might be brutally honest in their opinions at times, or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Aw. Just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again. Yeah, very true. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Rin and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldn't find the answer to thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this. I won't. The time for our departure is at hand. Yet, known that no matter where we may be, ever shall we pray for your success. With Eorzea and Thancred set to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with the Outfort. We will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty. Oh, wait, we found a way to get them out? I didn't know that. Alright, so let's head back. You never owned an Apple product? I've owned, well, I had the LC2, and then I owned an older MacBook for a little while, and an iPod. That's the only stuff I've had for Apple. I refuse to get an iPhone or anything like that. And then I know I will be buying more Apple products because Vanessa wants them, but that's about it. Remember Apple suing a repairman in my country and lost the lawsuit? Majority of the court was, yeah. Yeah, Apple was trying to... Well, it was more people... Again, I don't know about your country. But yeah, Apple was going against people that were repairing things. I think they lost that fight even in the States. Actually, Apple's lost a lot of their lawsuits and stuff like that. The EU is kind of forcing them to use USB-C for charging, which is, I think, is good. In the States, I believe they lost the right to people won the right to repair, so Apple has to let third-party people repair their stuff now, something like that. But yeah, they did a lot of trying to control things a little bit, which is yeah. Now Nintendo is a company you can't support. When you go to your way to release weak hardware, you can give you money. Yeah, that's the thing with Nintendo is, like, the Switch is cool. It's a cool concept. The fact that we're this many years on and it's still the same price, like in Canada, it's still like $500. No, I can't. No, just no. It's ridiculous that they don't drop their prices. Even like their games, like their games seem to never drop in price ever. But the thing is about Nintendo is they make good games. Like Breath of the Wild, that series is really good. You know, the Mario games are always really good. But yeah, it's just way too expensive for what you're getting. Like, I get the Switch is supposed to be like, oh, I can take it around with me and play with out. I don't need that. If I don't need that, give me a Switch that I can just plug into a TV and do that. Yeah, like the Switch is it's a cool concept, but executed poorly, I think. I wish they had already gotten rid of it and gotten a new one. So yeah, 2017, like that's like 7 years old already. Like Nintendo needs no hardware. And then when they get new hardware, will it be backwards compatible? There's a good chance it's not. So yeah, I haven't bought a Switch yet. I don't plan on it. Unless maybe the Switch got super cheap, then maybe. You'd think that Nintendo would be better hardware, at least 4K, and a console and not a hybrid. Yeah, like if Nintendo came out with a more powerful Switch that was more like a regular console, then yes, I'd be down with that. But they're still going to be held back by the Switch Lite. That is always going to hold them back no matter what. That's the same as like Microsoft doing the two different versions of the Xbox. I don't think they should have done that because the lower version is holding them back for their main console. It's holding them back, which kind of sucks. That's why I like PC gaming now. I just wish more companies made their game for PC and ported it to consoles instead of the other way around. You love your Switch, but it's like the games. Yeah, see, if I had a Switch, I know there'd be a lot of games I would love to play. I just can't justify paying that much for a Switch when it's like the same price as like a PS5 or an Xbox, the new Xbox. Like, I can't justify paying that much for it. The same chip as an NVIDIA TV thing from back in the day. Yeah, that's like, it's just not powerful. Oh, and you like playing handheld. And again, like, I've got friends that they use it when they're traveling on the bus and transit or flying or maybe for kids and stuff like that. But for me, yeah, no, I don't need it for that. So, I mean, just give me a TV version of it. But yeah, I see why people love it. It's just not for me. Which kind of sucks because there's a lot of games on it that I want to play. That's the only thing that sucks is I'm like, man, I kind of wish I could play the new Zelda game. I wish I could play some of these games, but yeah, that's okay. Oh, yeah, the Jody, the PS5, the only difference between them is one has a disc drive and one doesn't. That's the only difference. Oh, you bought it at launch. Yeah, see, Drazer, you bought it at launch. That's fine. If I'd bought one early on at launch, I wouldn't feel bad about it. But yeah, now I do. It's been too long. They haven't dropped it all. You huge gaming snob there. To me, a game can't be good unless it's technically competitive for the time it's released. Yeah, I get that. Get that. That's why even like the new Pokemon game that came out for Switch, I'm like, this is really what they're doing? Oh gosh. Ugh. It was weak at launch though, yeah, but I could see the appeal for sure. But let's talk with the L4 here. I'm excited to see what they do next. I think Nintendo's going to go away from the handheld version next. So you're back sooner than expected. Is everything all right? Oh dear, that's rather unfortunate. I dare say it's something jolly important for them to leave in such a hurry. In any case, I wish them the best of luck, wherever their work may take them. I shall remain here and hold the fort, as it were, and make the necessary provisions should any further for your forays into the empty be required. Safe travels, Master Luna. Oh, let's get a thingy. New orchestra roll. AAA, nothing for you? And again, that's perfectly fine. Though I'm not gonna lie, I love certain indie games. Smaller studios I like sometimes because they have some really good ideas with their games. Which I love. I love seeing what they come up with outside of a AAA environment. Which is I got enough friends that work indie and friends that work AAA that like. My friends that work indie kind of like their jobs a little bit more, not gonna lie. Oh gosh, who do I talk to now? You? No. Talk about Rin's second row. Oh, I think I do talk to you, okay. I like the Xbox. Yeah, Xbox's naming convention is also super, super weird. Xbox 360. I like my Xbox 360. All like 5 times I had to take it back with the red ring. Sorry, only 3 times I think I had to send it back with the red ring. I liked it. Counting is hard. Yeah, Xbox 360. Yeah. Yeah, if you spend $2,000 on a GPU. Yeah, and that's why I get like playing your like super hardcore like pushing to the limit games like Crysis back in the day. But sometimes you can enjoy the little indie games that maybe not push the hardware as much, but they push the gameplay. Sometimes that's good too. It's pushing gameplay. But I see it other ways, both ways. There are certain games that I'm like, oh, that looks cool, but I never played it because I'm like, I don't like how it looks, kind of a thing. But yeah. Yeah. Do love me some video games, though. Okay, so let's talk about Rin's second report. It informs me that balance has now been restored to all 6 elements in the empty. As such, representatives of the Crystarium will be making regular visits to the camp to observe any changes that occur. I shall oversee the delivery of whatever supplies they may require. Once again, Rin has kindly agreed to provide a report of your travels in the empty, up to and concluding the encounter with the being known as Shiva. The preliminary verbal account left me godsmacked, to say the least. Well, Lowry, I finally finished, yay! Lunith, how goes it? Actually, there is something I wanted to ask you. What's that? Don't worry, it's nothing dangerous. I was wondering if you'd like to join Gaia and I for some traditional Mordsock evening tea. Okay. In the meantime, I can read through your report. Now that that's taken care of, let's head over to the tea stall. Before that, there's one more thing. This concerns you, Lunith. It's a box. I found this in Eden's core. It seemed like it could be important. For all I know, it might even help me get my memories back. But when I look at it more closely, I see images of you swirling around inside it. Whatever this is, it probably means a lot more to you than it does to me. This crystal contains Eden's memories. We've seen one of these before, haven't we? Uh-oh. You stare intently at the crystal. Your mind is overwhelmed with visions of struggles past, twisted, distorted by some unknown force. Uh-oh. Oh no. What is the matter? It's the same as last time. The only explanation I can think of is that Eden's own power altered its memory somehow. But was that before or after they were crystallized? What difference does it make? Regardless of how it was made and where it came from, I can't think of any possible use for this thing. If you want it, Lunith, it's yours. Sigh. It looks like I was the one wasting time on this occasion. Let's go and try this tea I've heard so much about. Okay. Gia, wait a moment. Lunith, you're still looking a bit green around the gills, so perhaps you could join us next time instead. Anyway, I'd best catch up with Gaia. Well, this crystal may not serve as an accurate record of your battles. It provides a glimpse to what might have been. It could even help in mentally preparing yourself for foes you have yet to face. Since it contains images of you and your exploits, it seems only right that you should be the one to safeguard it. All right. Eden's verse Savage now accessible. Oh, this is for the Savage raid. Okay. All right. Well, how do I unlock the next part of the raid system? Yeah, where do I go to unlock the next part? Oh, Jody, you wish you had a PC? You need Star Wars: The Old Republic in your life again. Star Wars: The Old Republic is going pretty strong. I'm still enjoying it quite a bit. I'm hoping to get away from the Mandalorian part of it, but I'm still enjoying it. But yeah, Star Wars definitely, most PCs should be able to handle it, which is kind of good. It's been a time since we had a crystal for breakfast. Yes, it has. Oh, you said your stepson is talking about building a PC for you? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, building one is definitely cheaper than buying one. Yeah, definitely with the parts you can get on sale and stuff like that. Probably be able to build one for a reasonable price for sure. That should be able to do it. Yeah, where do I go for the next raid? I'm gonna have to look this up to see where to go. All right. Am I supposed to go to the empty? Let's try going to the empty. Oh, I should do patch, the 0.3 patch. Oh, okay, before doing the last part. Okay. Oh, I think you mentioned that before, Drazor. Is I should do their certain things before I do that. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to hop on to... let's see what's next on the list of things to do. Where are we? There we go. I've done Eden Quest. Before 5.3, yes. Okay. That's after Shadowbringer roll. Questline safekeeping should be after 5.3. The Save the Queen? Questline. It's a 48-man raid and a trial. Recommended to do after 5.2, but before Endwalker. Okay. And the Sorrow Welt questline. What do you guys think I should do? The Sorrow of Welt or Save the Queen? Oh, that's a very nice offer there. Sorrow Wealth is really good. Okay. Where is... There we go. The lock's 36. Do. Save the Queen takes long. Okay. I guess I could keep going with Sorrow. I guess Sorrow or the main story quest are kind of the two I could keep going. Also, where are the... Where are the locks? Save the Queen. You should be prepared to take multiple screams. Also, your favorite references up to date. Okay. So many choices. There we go. Do Sorrow, I won't credit. Okay. I haven't been to the locks in so long. I'm like, I forgot where it was, and I'm so used to like, oh, all this stuff should be in the main expansion. Okay, so we're looking for Ruby Doomsday. Oh, I went to the wrong one. That's okay. There we go. Okay. Let's figure out where we're going here. Ruby Doomsday. Oh, it's super awesome of you to call. And yeah, most of the time, not gonna lie, the GPU is usually the most expensive part of a PC. In Star Wars, you don't have a login code thingy, it died. Oh, that's fine. I'd buy to start a new one. Yeah, oh gosh, I do enjoy Star Wars still. I'm glad that game's still going. I'm glad there's still content coming out. I was worried with the new kind of update and stuff. It was gonna kind of like die off a bit, but thankfully that has not happened yet, which is good. Always worry about that with games. All right, so the Resistance and Alliance forces prepare in earnest. Oh, sorry, Jody. Do you mean the little key thing you got that had like numbers on it? So I know you can remove that from your account, and then there is like a phone app you can use that's kind of the same thing. The Authenticator. Yeah, sorry, the Authenticator died. Yeah, mine did too. So I had to have it removed from my account, and then I was able to. I got the Authenticator. Just like an app I have, because that gives you 100 cartel coins a month, I believe, if you have the Authenticator app, which is good. Gotta love free cartel coins. Okay, so the Resistance and Alliance forces prepare in earnest for a new threat looms on the horizon. Okay. Ah, Lunith, glad you could make it. As you may have heard, Commander Adolin has given orders to embark from Alliance headquarters to hold back the advance of the Emperor's latest menace. Now, not that the soldiers stationed are too chuffed about being on the front lines against these new weapons. If they're designed to slay primals, they make short work of us mere mortals as well. Mind you, it's Gaius Balthazar and his fellows who led the charge so far. By all accounts, they've been giving as good as they get. Unfortunately, their sorties have met with little success. I dare say they'd benefit greatly from your presence on the battlefield. If you're ready, my colleagues over at Porta Pretoria will show you the way. Okay, let's go. All right, where are we going? There we go. I do the physical 14 authenticator and use your phone app now. Yeah, I had the... I still have it somewhere. My Final Fantasy XIV one that I got in the 1.0 Collector's Edition. And, actually, yeah, I can't use it at all, but... Alright, let's speak with you, Resistant Fighter. On your way to headquarters, I take it? Yes. Let's go. Oh, gosh, we haven't been here for a million years. Cool, we got all the banners hanging here. That's really neat. So, your mind is set. Then I shall apprise you of the situation. We have discovered that the previously abandoned Ultima Weapon project is being helmed by the reformed 7th Legion. They have already succeeded in producing several prototypes, one of which is set to be deployed on the Eorzean front. Its name, the Ruby Weapon. Sever and I were able to get within striking distance during one of the test runs and made an attempt to destroy it. An attempt that ended in failure. Alas, based on our knowledge of the original Ultima weapon, the explosives we employed should have been sufficient to blast through the armor plating, but they barely left a mark. I suspect the gifts of its predecessor may have proven the source of its resilience. As you all know, the Ultima weapon was designed to absorb aether from icons, and the Ruby weapon no doubt shares that ability. If any were summoned during the uprising in Garlemald's occupied territories, thereafter consumed, our enemy would become all the more formidable. But its near impenetrable armor was only the beginning of our troubles. It fought back like with whip-like claws that could be extended and contracted at will. In the face of such opposition, we were forced to withdraw. Gaius was injured shielding me from the Ruby weapon's assault. Even now he struggles to stand. Darn it all. If I hadn't been so careless, this wouldn't have happened. You need not even consider yourself. Let us not forget that I am the one who initiated the Ultima Weapon project. If I must give my life to bury its shameful legacy, then so be it. Also, maybe we should get you guys some like jackets that aren't like all torn up on the edges and stuff. If you were to face it as you are now, you'd be cut down before you even hobbled within firing distance. Or maybe armor. Maybe we should put on armor. In any case, we can't afford to lose the information in your head on both the foe we face and the Empire itself. We all know that asking for Luna's assistance presents our best chance of stopping the war mechana. 'Tis true that if anyone were capable of putting down such a monstrosity, it would be him. Yeah, it's me. Though I have no right to ask this of you, will you lend us your strength? Okay. I do this for Eorzea. Yes, okay. You have my thanks. And mine. Though I must impress upon you the urgency of our situation. We've received word that the Empire is preparing to advance on Gemalt Dark. It is where we will intercept them. If our fears are proven correct, the Ruby weapon will be among their host. Should it break through our lines, there is no telling the devastation it will wreak. Make no mistake, the very survival of Eorzea hangs in the balance. Oh, no pressure then. Once you've steeled yourself for battle ahead, your escort will lead the way. Ooh, ouch. Someone deleted your buddy's account. That sucks. Oh, that's rough. What price must the world pay for my hubris? Yeah, armor or something like a gas mask for a helmet. People to charge to gold. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, what? He should have taken his armor with him. Commence Ruby weapon activation sequence. All units, stand by. Initiating synthetic system fusion successful. No signs of incompatibility. Awaiting your signal. Oh, is someone actually in it driving it? Ruby weapon codenamed Darnus, ready for launch. Think I'll like this quest line? I'm already kind of excited about it. We're fighting like mechs now. Although they look more organic, so we're fighting angels? Funny seeing him as a good guy. Yes, it is very interesting seeing him as a good guy. So as briefed me upon your mission, I will take you as far as the expected point of contact with the Ruby weapon. Once we arrive, the rest is up to you, I'm afraid. Oh, mecha now. Yeah. That's what this game was missing. Mechs. Brought the Ruby weapon. Okay. Boom, boom, psh, ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, that popped really quickly. Oh, am I doing the right one? Nope. Hold on a second. Apparently I had Eden's verse. Okay, I can withdraw from that one. That's my bad. I can do it 3 times a day. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Cinder Drift? Want Cinder Drift? Duty Finder? Is that the wrong one? Oh, Cinder Drift. Okay, okay. Never mind, never mind. Sorry about that. I want the other one. There we go. It's a trial, not a... Oh, you're gonna log in? Okay, okay. Awesome, yeah, I can wait a minute. For sure. Don't. It's a trial. Can do this one. The first Shadowbringers is both Final Fantasy VIII and VII references. And Final Fantasy I. I love the I love the callbacks to other Final Fantasy games. Okay, oh, there we are. You know, I'm curious on how this cannon works. I assumed it would be like 4 small cannons put together, but it's like one big part in the back. They all work together. That's interesting. Okay. So let's do Duty Finder. Cinder Drift, that's the only one I have. Selected. Okay. One selected. Gatling Cannon. Yeah! Like a Hellblaster volley gun. Truly a marvelous invention. Yeah, and these ones are kind of like... Although, like, with the way that's designed, they would all shoot out at once. So it wouldn't really be like Gatling. It would just be like one... It would kind of fire as one. Whereas these ones... See, I was expecting it to be more like this, where this is 2 small cannons, so you could fire them separately. Although, again, better to fire them both at once. Shotgun cannon. Yeah, the dragon. Kind of a shotgun cannon. That's the only weapons I have. Always better than 2. Always! Well, because, again, with 4, if you had 1 barrel that was this big, the amount of force you need is immense. But if you do 4 smaller ones, you're going to do the damage of 1 larger one, almost. But you need less force behind it. And neat. Why can't I go back here? Those guns are off limits? Okay. That's the exit here. The siege cannons, yeah. The only thing is, this doesn't really have... Like, where's the... It should have something stopping it from, like... Because when I fire that, it's gonna, like, push it back quite a ways. This feels really uneven. Like, this feels like it should be toppling over right now. Like, all the weight's kind of, like, here. Should be like, boom. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, trying to put physics into my video games. Crazy. Who does that? Nails to the... Nah, they're gonna be nailed to the ground. I'm analyzing the video game cannons too much. No! Because I really like cannons. Mons Meg, 20 inches, a 510 millimeter barrel. Wow, that's massive. That's massive. The amount of, like, gunpowder you would need to shoot that out, insane. Just insane. You have one of those four-shot cannons in your private housing game. Oh, cool! You can actually get them as decoration. That's cool. I like that idea. Decorations in this game are awesome. It's pointing out over the fence as an unwelcoming sign. That's awesome. I love that. Hurry up and pop, game. I want to do whatever Cinder Drift is. Where do you find her? So the original Ultima weapon. Oh yeah, I forgot the original one was actually piloted by someone. It secretly developed a successor. Now this diabolical melding of Allegan and Arlean technology has been deployed to annihilate those who would oppose the Empire. At the behest of none other than Gaius Balthazar himself, or Belzar, you cross the scorched battlefield of the Grimlet Dark to halt this crimson menace before it lays waste to Eorzea. Good. It's one way to ensure no junk mail. Yeah. One way to do it. Sometimes no soliciting signs just don't work. The dude made the biggest trebuchet for a siege the opponent surrendered before they could use it, so he used it anyway. Really? I just wanted to see if it worked. If you use, yeah, the dragon. If you build something that big, you got to use it. Weird not to. At that point, you have to. At that point, you have to. It'd be a waste not to. Right, you got firing sequence of the Death Star. You just want to be the first, one of the biggest guns in the galaxy. Yeah. It's that fear and intimidation. Maybe that's probably part of the reason they were surrendered, is they saw it being built. And they're like, this doesn't look right. Okay, it's been more than More than 6 minutes. Game, stop lying to me. Game always lies to me for time. Do-do. That's why I surrendered. Yep, that makes sense. I'm sorry, if I was living in a town or a castle or something and I saw someone building a giant siege trebuchet bigger than anything we'd seen, I definitely would be like, maybe we should just give up. Move a bit, I'm not sure, delivering some builds. I would love that in like a mission where like a Moogle shows up and like, oh, here's your T4 for your taxes this year. Actually, T4s are good. There's some bills for your cleaning stuff, whatnot. All right, what are we gonna do while we wait here? I think while we wait, let's head back to the first. And then maybe see if we can get some Aether Current stuff done. I don't think I can fly here yet. No. Nope. Okay, so let's go with travel. Oh, no. Travel. Aether Currents. Lakeland. Okay, so it's just some quests. Yeah, it's a blue one right there. Aether Current. Fears for the safety of his men. Learn all, we can ill afford to lose another. Ho there, friend. Might you lend me your aid? One of my best men has yet to return from the patrol, and I fear the worst. As you can see, this Amaro made it back safely, but my man's nowhere to be found. Could you search for him in my stead? I would go myself, but I can't well abandon my post. Okay, let's go. Bloodied Beast, what do you think? You're too late, I suppose. But wait, do you reckon he's gone back for his rider? Sorry to trouble you, friend, but could you follow the Amaro for us? That scaly brute might be my best chance at finding our man. And take this off with you. I reckon there's a good chance he's out there too wounded to have made his way back. I can just turn into a white mage and heal him. Right? I do like how you get to a certain level and enemies just don't attack you anymore. That's always good. 9 minutes now? Oh my gosh. Stares intently in the general direction of Damsel. Okay, let's go to Damsel, I guess. Are you around here? Oh, there we are. No one wants to do trials. Silly trials. Okay, must be separated from his mount. Okay, let's save this guy. Since he's hoping to tend to his man's wounds, of course we will. Here is the healing salve. Salve? Thank you, friend. When the beast knocked me out, knocked me from my mount, I thought it was the end of me for sure. But however did you know where to look? Your mount told me. The mount led you to me? You don't say. I owe you an apology, little fellow. Here I thought you ran off in fear of my foe, but it turns out you were looking for help the whole time. Could you forgive me for doubting you? Aww. And with that, I'd best head back to the imperative and let everyone know that I'm alright. Thank you, my friend. You saved my life today. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Oh, there you are. I was hoping you'd return so I could properly express my gratitude. You'll be happy to know, as I would, that my man is safely returned to the imperative. Yay! This ammo could be stubborn, can be stubborn brutes at times, but times like this, the command appreciate them. Okay, so let's complete that. Yay! One more done. Yeah, no one wants to do trials right now. Why is no one doing trials? Alright, if this doesn't pop soon, I might start doing the next main story stuff. Alright, oh there, if you're not otherwise occupied at the moment, how's about lending me a hand or two? They've got me repair duty, and with the sorry shape this place is in, it's definitely not a one-man job. Okay, it's a simple enough task. Just take this here pile of mortar, find a couple of spots where the walls are looking ragged, and apply a healthy dab. Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. Right, just let me know when you switched. Oh. You switched? Okay. There we go. Well, that took a lot quicker. Apparently everyone's just waiting for one healer. Okay, this thing looks cool. Why can't I get one of these? Or a machina. Cool. Enemy detected. Commencing attack. Gosh, look at the blades on that thing. And the feet on it. Ouch, 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 ouch. You have a neat mechanic where it does those lines, and then you have to kind of follow them. That's kind of cool. Okay, so don't stand there. Those. Oh gosh. The heck? Oh, I see. Those are the claws. I thought those were the claws for a second, but those are just... Those are just like the back? Probably, things. Yeah, the other lines explode. Yeah, I saw that. Death number 4. Thank you for counting. There we go. What is this thing doing? Oh, run, 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 run. No, I think I got hit, yeah. And there's quicksand too? Yeah, okay. Kind of noticed that part. Okay, don't stand on them yet. Oh no, they just disappeared. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Or the lines explode. Yeah, that's cool. Well, again, lots of warning for it, so it's good. Alright, again, our health is still here, so this is definitely not the end. What? Increasing pilot override to 100%. This is... I love that blue box. Oh, this makes me so happy. Combat data ready. Initiating organic core override. What? What the? What? What? I am Nail Van Darnus? Come to purify these forsaken lands. With that creepy smile of hers. What the what? Well, I was not expecting that. Owie. Can't have a boss with just one phase. That's weird. Actually, I love this music too. Everyone's kind of going into the center, so let's go to the center. While everyone's hiding behind a rock, let's hide behind a rock. Oh gosh. What will they think of next for bosses in this game? Like, it's crazy. Oh gosh, someone was just stepping that. I didn't realize that. Well, they could have done that. Oh. There we go. Yeah, that was awesome. Hey, I only died one time. Okay with that. Do. Even from afar, your figure was unmistakable. As ever, an impressive display. Though, as I'm sure you will concur, the ultimate weapon pales in comparison to this new monstrosity. If their research is allowed to continue, the next model will be nigh on unstoppable. With that in mind, the Alliance has enlisted the help of... Wait, I hear something. Hi. Who are you? You have robot arms. Here to shift through what remains of the Ruby weapon, are you? Oh, they all have robot arms. Cool. Ellie, what do you think you're doing? Ellie? Father? It's been too long. Alphase? And you too, Rex? Wait, father? Given the Empire's proceeding with the weapon project and making inroads into Eorzea, I suppose it's only a matter of time until our paths crossed. It's wonderful to see you again, Father. Although, I can't say I think much of the company you've been keeping. I know a lot's happened. I'm just glad that you're alright. And now, you can come back to Garlemald with us. No. My days serving the Empire are over. Because you're suspected of assassinating the Emperor? But we know you'd never do a thing like that. There must be a way to prove your innocence. Then everything will go back to the way it was. Aww. Although I do like how they look. That's really cool. Kinda wanna join Garlemald. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, the echo. We haven't had an echo in a long time. So he found you two shivering on the roadside when he was going through World. Lucky for you, eh? If he hadn't, we'd probably be dead by now. As for us three, our parents all died in the epidemic. But we'd still be begging on street corners if it weren't for him. Aww. Aw, was Gaius really like a nice guy, deep down? I just wish there was a way we could repay Lord Gaius for all the kindness he's shown us. He fights for the Emperor, so we should too. That'll make him proud of us. You're saying we should join the army? Don't think that's such a good idea. Everyone in World was scared of the Garleans. Why would we want to be like them? Lord Gaius is different. I know he is. You're right. He always says the strong should lead the weak. Maybe that's why he took us in. Oh, right. If becoming a soldier is what it takes, I'll do it. Who's with me? Count me in. And maybe one day people will look up to us like we do Lord Guy. That's settled. From now on, we're all brothers and sisters fighting for the same cause. Brothers and sisters? Then that would make Lord Gaius our father? Yes, of course, that's how it works. Well, if he doesn't mind us calling him that, I suppose so. And that makes you our big brother, since you're the oldest. You'd better be nice to us, or I'll tell father. Ha ha. Hee 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 hee. Father, since you went away, a lot has changed in the Empire. For us, too. If we'd known that you were still out there, still alive, none of this would have happened. What do you mean? The truth is... Uh-oh. If I must go, I will not stop you, but answer me this. Who is piloting the ruby weapon? We all know that Nail von Darnus has not returned from the dead. Who do you think? It was... Melisandria? No, I refuse to believe that. Aww. I refuse to believe you would let that happen. She was your sister to all of you. She was a sister to you, to all of you. We only wanted to finish what you started. And while we will never forget all of you done for us, the next time we meet, it shall be as enemies. Goodbye, Father. Aww. As for you, hero of Eorzea, you'll pay for what you did. I swear it. I mean, what were we supposed to do? Oh, you died once too? Ain't been there for a minute. Okay. Don't remember much of the quicksand mechanic you thought, but it's had a second phase. The second phase was cool. I like that. Don't sympathize with the enemy. I hate that I like the Garlemons more than I do. Like, I do. It's pretty wild story-wise. Yeah. I'm interested to see where this goes. That first boss was already kind of crazy. Definitely not what I thought was going to happen. Well, well, Gaius von Bellstar. We meet again. Come to see how your precious weapon project has been proceeding in your absence, have you? You are come to collect data on the ruby weapon, correct? The pilot, Melisandria, should have been inside the cockpit. I will ask that person to escort you to the wreckage. Aww. He actually seems sad about it. Any idea who she is? An imperial crony of his, perhaps? Oh, that's like his daughter. One of the orphans? Gaius always did have an eye for talent, and a mind to nurture it. In fact, Livia Sasjunis was another protege of his. He even took me under his wing when my father became obsessed with the Meteor Project. It's strange that I felt closer to Gaius than my own flesh and blood. Then, my father and countless others lost their lives in the Eorzea incident. Although he was acting under Emperor Solus's orders, he masterminded the whole thing. I begged him to reconsider, to put an end to his madness, but my words fell on deaf ears. That's when I turned to Gaius for support. But he was as much a pawn of the emperor as my father, and refused to intervene. And when my turn came to serve, I defected and fled to Eorzea. Man, Gaius collected kids like Pokemon. Oh boy. Maybe more like that new Polyworld game. I blame Gaius as much as any of them, perhaps even more, for the barbaric act carried out in the name of conquest. But when we met at the Praetorium, all that hatred had been festering inside me seemed to fade away, and I remember the man I once respected. To think the dreaded Black Wolf was a mere plaything of the Scions, who left him broken and disgraced, having sent thousands of his men to early graves. It's more than most could bear, and now he lives. The lives of the children he raised hang in the balance. Any personal grievances I have with Gaius can wait. I'd best gather what information I can on the ruby weapon, but I'll be back as soon as possible. Alright guys, what's up? Speak with Gaius again. If Sid is as I remember him, it will not take long for him to finish investigating the remains of the ruby weapon. He never was one to waste time. Very true. Very, very true. My engineers are still in the field, but there's something I thought you should know right away. It's about the pilot. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but if she's dead, I only hope she was not made to suffer. Death would have been a kindness. In all my years, I've never seen such a perversion of science and nature. Her body was fused with the ruby weapon's core. Those last moments must have been spent in pure agony as her life essence was drained from her. So she was sacrificed to power that infernal machine? Oh no. We must act quickly if we are to prevent the Empire from committing further atrocities. Lunith, is there any other information you can share with us regarding the ruby weapon prior to this? Prior to its deactivation? Well, I mean, someone popped out of its back with wings. That was kind of weird. Nail von Darnus. Even the Legatus mean that much. Did the Legatus mean that much to her? What I gather, it sounds as if the data based on her combat capabilities were used to override the pilot's consciousness after she was fused with the core. If this technology is perfected and the Empire begins implanting the memories of renowned warriors such as the White Raven into its soldiers, the Alliance won't stand a chance. Is such a thing even possible? It's more or less how soul crystals work, I guess. Yes, it seems that such crystals are in common use throughout Eorzea, an ancient but effective means of passing knowledge from one generation to the next. While it may bear some similarities, we won't know for certain until we've analyzed the wreckage of the ruby weapon. It cannot be denied that combining combat data from an experienced soldier with the powers of an icon has yielded remarkable results, but in doing so, the Empire has sunk to the very depths of depravity. This is beyond forgiveness. For once, I agree with you. Yet, one question remains unanswered. How were they able to obtain data on someone who has supposedly killed prior to the calamity? That's what I'm trying to determine. There's one possibility I'd like to explore, but I'll need to carry out a more thorough investigation first. Severa will provide support. While you're in the field, not only is she extremely well versed in the latest of Garlean technology, there are a few soldiers I would rather have watching my back. Alright, so the Empire is just pure evil at this point. Well, this branch of it. In the meantime, I will Valaduthan and I will follow the ruby weapon's tracks back to its point of origin. We will learn what the weapon of the what we can of the weapon project and the manner in which Alphonse and the others are involved. Should we uncover anything of value, we relay it to the troops stationed here. For now, I suggest use the lull in Garlean activity to recuperate. Okay. Would I be correct in guessing that this belated reunion with those darling orphans of yours has stirred up memories of your time in Garlemald? Probably. Remember our agreement, Gaius. Uh-oh. What agreement is that? If you so much as think is returning to your imperial masters, I will kill you. Oh. Oh. Okay, that makes sense for an agreement. Okay, what is a resistance officer? So you put down the ruby weapon. Gods, I wish I could have seen it. Not from too close, mind. I suppose we should report news of our victory to the higher-ups. I realize you must have been through quite the ordeal, but could you give me a quick summary of the battle? It was crazy. And fun. Do not suggest doing it again. You make it sound so easy. From the way you tell it, anyone would think you slayed hulking brutes like that for a living. I'll put all this into a report and leave a copy over there, should you fancy a bit of light reading. Anyway, I expect you've got more pressing matters to take care of, like going for a celebratory pint. If the Garleans pluck up the courage to come knocking again, we'll let you know. Until then, rest up. Alright. Thank you for the 455 gil for doing that. I think that I might have deserved a little bit more than that. Meanwhile... Okay, so what's going on here? We should have told him the truth. He'd be able to help us. I know he would. That's exactly the problem, LA. If he knew the true nature of the weapon project, he'd find some way to interfere. We've come too far to back down now. I won't let her death be in vain. Even if that means going against Father's wishes? Oh, cheer up. We can all go back to being one big happy family after we've dealt with those pesky Eorzeans. It'll be just like old times. If only it were that simple. There's no guarantee any of us will make it back alive. Excuse me, I think you're forgetting whose turn it is next. Oh, ye of little faith, with me at the helm of the sapphire weapon, it'll be over before you know it. Whatever happens, Rex, promise you'll come back to us. I couldn't bear to lose you two. Aw. They're kind of a little family. All right. I guess we talk with the assistance officer again. Ooh, question mark reward. So information relating to the weapon project has been uncovered and your allies prepare to depart for distant lands. Lunith, I'm afraid we haven't much in the way of information to share from the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I'll arrange an escort to take you to headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. Okay, let's go. Wait, over where? Are ready to head out? Yes. Let's go. All right. What's next? Good, you're here. Yeah, of course. The Ironworks have completed their analysis of the ruby weapon, and Sid Carloman wishes to share his finding. I take it you can spare a few moments? Oh, of course. Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival. Glad you could make it, Lunith. I'm sure you're as anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Our early hypotheses were proven correct. The Guardians have designed a system whereby the pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experience of another. So even a rank amateur could obtain a combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior. All right, Tikal, have yourself a great day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be back streaming Star Wars or Final Fantasy tomorrow, again around noon Pacific Standard Time. Precisely. And we learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. The monitors are still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention. Synthetic Eorzea system. Ooh. So which is what exactly? Well, the core of the ultimate weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabbac by Scions. We believe it to have been a type of Eorzea. I can't say much of the synthetic sort at this stage, but I've encountered real Eorzea before. It was extremely potent, perhaps equal in power to the Heart of Sabbac. It's unclear whether the Guardian's simulacrum possesses the same properties as genuine Eorzea, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads. What we do know is it was used to implant the combat data of Naval into the pilot, who has been presumed dead since before the calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve this data? The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he later told me of devices fitted with the Magitech armor of the Emperor's highest-ranking officers. The link... Oh, no. There is reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Yes. That was rumored to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps in the upper echelons of command wanted to avoid comparisons to the so-called savages that were meant to be conquering. Or they were meant to be conquering, yes. Yes. There is also the question of whether the system even functions as intended. From what I've seen, we can assume that they were successful in gathering combat data from those wearing armor equipped with the device. The comparison with soul crystals is valid. Perhaps this data was transferred via Aether. However, it seems that it extracted not only memories related to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of von Darnus. Though this is merely whatever that word, it is possible that that being fused with the ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased legatus to manifest in corporeal form. Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system malfunctioning? Hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was a synthetic Eorzea running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information for now. Perhaps we should consult with Gaius as to our next plan of action. Okay. Do. All right. Let's talk with Gaius next. Okay, Gaius, what's the plan? Is coming bearing vital information. I traced the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of World, which appears to be where it was built. Could you enlighten me? My grasp of geography is surprisingly poor. Can you enlighten me? Where is it? Well, Mhigo is placed on the western edge of Ilt, where World lies on the opposite side to the east. It was once a proud and prosperous city until it was brought to its knees by the imperial invaders. You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me. I thought that much was common knowledge. It was where Alphonse and the others were born, and now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, the place is now rife with Imperials. They have established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his fellows before they could launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood, their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their ground-based troops, provided we were able to secure a vessel. Or you could use the Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies, in fact. This is the perfect chance to put my top-secret plan into action. Ooh, I like top-secret plans. And might I ask what that entails? It wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you, now would it? Uh-oh. Well, what I can say is there's a starring role planned for you, Lilith. Why so surprised? You think I'd let you get off that easy, did you? It'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere. Okay. I see Sid delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope he does not make us wait over long. Leap now in Sapphire. Oh, I have to leave the party. There we go. For this duty. Not expecting there to be a duty. All right. That's cool. I love this. So I've got my own mech now. Not at all what I was expecting. Here it is, Luneth. I present Garland Ironworks adaptation of the ultimate weapon, the G-Warrior. A new elegant design when I see it. Evacuated from one of their ruins, no doubt. You told me I wouldn't regret the dragon. Yes, I am excited. As is law, to be precise, we came across it during the course of our investigations. Decided it would be a shame to let it go to waste. Very, very, very true. And you'll be taking this refitted relic to face the enemy head-on? Yes, perhaps my knowledge of the ultimate weapon will be of use. Totally not a Gundam. Yep, not a Gundam at all. Totally not. Not a Gundam. I'm counting on it. As it happens, but first I'll need to perform a test run in the simulator before throwing it into battle. Come, we don't have much time. Oh gosh, I actually get to use it. Oh my gosh. Let's begin with the G-War training simulation. I prepared 3 trials to teach you the basics. I've got a cannon combo. Okay, first I want to try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. Okay, G-Ward is armed with a range of weaponry. Now's your chance to learn what it's capable of. What? Got a blade. I've got the ultimate buster. Aether mine. Auto restore. Oh, good healing. Reduces cast time. And reduces damage taken. Okay. Okay. Do some healing. Does this one do? Aether mine. Love the buster one. That's cool. And then a combo system. I was not expecting this. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, there we go. So far, so good. Let's move into something a bit more advanced, shall we? Okay. Well, that floats above the water. The Water Warrior also comes equipped with a booster, which diverts even more power to its weapons and increases the speed. However, it comes at a price. Activating it places a huge strain on the G-Warrior. It must only be used in short bursts. Yep. That's why it's best to practice here before heading into battle. Now try activating the booster. That's this one here. You'll notice the movement speed is much improved. But as shown on your monitor, the G weapon becomes more and more structurally unsound. Okay. Oh, it drains my HP it'll use. Okay. I've had turn it off. Okay. To mitigate certain. Okay, so I can heal myself. To destroy the target. Okay. Yeah, the game comes with cheese surprises. Yeah! This time the node will launch wide-reaching attacks in quick succession, but when you increase movement speed, you should be able to no trouble evading them. Okay. There we go. We win. Victory is ours. Okay, so excellent work, Linus. You best deactivate the thing. Oh, yeah. And then heal. Oh, I can't heal. Not ready yet. We cover offense. Now look at defense. This is where your Aegis comes in handy. That's this. Unfortunately, you can't keep the barrier up indefinitely as it will drain the power reserves. You might even run out of energy for the weapon, so watch out. First, let's try deploying it. Okay. Show how much power is being drained. Okay, that must be this. Don't let it get too low. Now, for now, turn off the barrier. Use the same button. Use it to deploy. Okay. For the last trial, we'll use the ethereal Aegis while attempting to destroy the target. Okay. Do some healing while doing it. Okay. That's there's the target. There it is. Before there's no way to escape its attacks, you'll need to weather them using the barrier. Okay. When this attack's weaker, oh gosh. I should be able to just again and continue attacking it. Oh, and that gives me EP back. Okay. Awesome. You're natural. All right, that's everything. Time to end the simulation. Okay. All right. That was awesome. Part of me kind of hopes we do a whole trial where there's a couple of us driving these things. That would be kind of awesome. Alright. Meet the guys yet again. Are you sufficiently prepared? Yes, I'm ready. Let's do this. Do. We shall depart for Tencliff at once. All right, let's proceed. It seems they're expecting us, but who is the pilot? Uh-oh. Lunith, we're almost there. You'd better have your wits about you. Initiate. Oh, G-Warrior, do the thing. Do the thing. Now. I love how it even pops up like this. This is amazing. Now get ready to strike. G-Warrior, engage! That sounds awfully familiar. Even a little Pacific Rim with them dropping him off like that. But totally not a Gundam. Oh gosh, this is the best thing ever. The Sapphire weapon. Do 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 do. Can't afford to lose. It's all or nothing. Uh-oh. Who's in the pilot of this one? Watch it be Rex. Activating Oversoul. Hydra's combat sample ready. Initiating something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 I can't hold on. Oh, no. That's not good. I will be monitoring the situation from the air. Follow my instructions and eliminate the target. Do. We should have used the booster. Okay, let's use the booster then. Oh, get out of that. Oh gosh. I need to heal now. Oh, yeah, remember I have the shield too. Likeness reborn. Turn on the booster. Oh gosh. Come on. Use the Aegis. I did it. Watch for signs of movement. Oh, my beam weapon. Yeah, yeah. I keep forgetting the ultimate buster. I got my own beam weapon. Oh, my health is pretty low. Yeah, let's heal. Yeah, I don't want to have that on right now. I'm worried about my health. I don't like where this is going. Get out of the way there. More healing. Oh my gosh, this thing is taking forever to take down. Am I supposed to be destroying these little turrets? Nope. Oh gosh. Yeah, I kind of realized. I'm like, oh, why are they all self-destructing? That can't be good. Okay, let's try this again. Sure, let's do it on very easy. Let's just do it on very easy so we can get it done. It is awesome, though. That's so cool. I love that. Use a beam weapon on the drones? Okay. Thank you for that, Revan. I need more. Do I have more damage with this? Okay. That looks dangerous. I shall do like 72,000 damage. Probably turn that off. It should be fine here. Oh gosh. Yeah, because the mine does... I increase the damage you take. I can remember to keep doing that one. Oh god. There we go. Why is that interrupted? Oh, because I ran out of juice, that's why. No, no! Aha! I survived! Victory is mine. Now where'd the big guy go? YouTube hates your phone. It shouldn't, even if you got a oh gosh, got a Pixel phone. You'd think it'd be fine. Okay, it's almost down. Oh. Ouch. The heck? This is actually really hard. There we go. Wait, is there another turret? Okay, there's another turret. Whatever. Little turret can do its thing. Yay, I win! Oh gosh. Right in the nick of time, I think. Oh, that even on easy, that's hard. What the what? Target has been silenced. So close. That was very close. I'm glad I did it. Understood. We're gonna be. It was too close. Okay, so now that the immediate threat has been dealt with, we should gather what information we can in Turncliffe. We defeated it. Now we gotta figure out who was in that. Oh, did we actually get to go to the town? That'd be kind of neat. Have a new area to explore. It is a new area to explore. That's really... Oh, there's even someone I can play triple triad with. That's so cool. Okay. New triple triad. But I think before I continue on, I am going to end the stream here today. That was amazing and awesome, and I'm really excited to see how this goes. But yeah, I'll be back streaming tomorrow at about noon Pacific Standard Time. Some more Final Fantasy 14, and then back next week, Thursday and Friday with Final Fantasy 14. And then this Saturday, I'll be streaming some Star Wars The Old Republic. Yeah, so really excited for that. And then next week, I should be back to Wednesday for Star Wars The Old Republic. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hope you guys have an awesome and amazing Thursday night, morning, or Friday morning, wherever you are. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, until next time, keep your stick on the ice.